So next part we are going to see about the disaccharide. So basically disaccharide does not occur monosaccharides. Disaccharide generally occur in our nature in different forms. We can say sucrose is there, maltose is there, then lactose is there. So different disaccharides are there. As I have stated earlier that monosaccharides which on hydrolysis will not converted into more simpler form. So those monosaccharides, they are called as reducing sugars because they have free aldehyde group or ketone group for reduction, because they can reduce the Benedict's reagent, that is they can give the hydrogen and actually the Benedict's reagent contain copper Cu double plus ions or Cu plus ions. So basically these sugars in disaccharides, sucrose is one example, second one is the maltose is a second example, and third one is the lactose. तीन एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये, एक आहे सुक्रोज, दुसरा आहे माल्टोज आणि दुसरा आहे लॅक्टोज. तर सुक्रोज एक आहे, सुक्रोज ऍक्च्युली इट इज नॉन रिड्युसिंग, ज्याच्यामध्ये नॉन रिड्युसिंग शुगर आहे सुक्रोज, बिकॉज इट डज नॉट हॅव एनी फ्री अल्डिहाइड और कीटोन ग्रुप, त्याच्यामध्ये कुठल्याही प्रकारचा कीटोन ग्रुप किंवा अल्डिहाइड ग्रुप नाही आहे. आणि दुसरा पार्ट ऍक्च्युली टू मोनोसॅकराइड युनिट्स they combine, they condense leaving the water molecule. त्या ठिकाणी कंडेन्सेशन रिएक्शन होती. दोन मोनोसॅकराइड मॉलिक्युल्स मध्ये कंडेन्सेशन रिएक्शन होऊन वॉटर मॉलिक्यूल निघून जातो आणि त्यानंतर डायसॅकराइड तयार होतो. सो टू मोनोसॅकराइड युनिट्स दे कंडेन्सेस, they show condensation reaction releasing one water molecule and there is a formation of glycosidic bond. So glycosidic bond holds the two monosaccharides. दोन monosaccharides ना होल्ड करणारा जो बॉन्ड आहे that is glycosidic bond. And here as I have told the three examples, sucrose, here I have given one reaction. Here you can see there is C12H22O11. This is the molecular formula for the sucrose, and after hydrolysis that sucrose has converted into two monosaccharide units, that is glucose and fructose. So here the reaction is given C12H22O11. This is the sucrose molecule, and after hydrolysis you can see there are two molecules are formed. One is C6H12O6 and second one is the C6H12O6. One is the glucose, one is the fructose. So both these two molecules, glucose and fructose, these are monosaccharides and they combine with each other and they form a glycosidic bond. So this is the sucrose. Sucrose is nothing but the cane sugar. Second example, that is you can see there is a maltose. Maltose is formed by two sugar molecules. So here structure is given maltose. Here one glucose molecule, this is second glucose molecule, and here first carbon of this glucose molecule, and here you can see fourth carbon of glucose molecule. So 1 and 4, first carbon and 4 carbon, first carbon of one glucose molecule and fourth carbon of second glucose molecule. Actually the condensation reaction takes place and water molecule is removed, and because of this glycosidic bond is formed. So here H O, this H, this is actually a glycosidic bond. Here I have shown here, this is the glycosidic bond, and these two glucose molecules combine to form maltose. So this is the structure of the maltose. So when you hydrolyze the maltose you can get two molecules of glucose molecule. एक माल्टोज मॉलिक्यूल जो तुम्ही हायड्रोलिसिस केला की तुम्हाला दोन ग्लुकोज मॉलिक्यूल्स मिळतात. सो दिस इज द सेकंड एक्झाम्पल. Maltose is actually malt sugar, we called it as a and third one is the lactose. Lactose we called it as a milk sugar. Milk मध्ये lactose बघायला मिळतो, and after hydrolysis of lactose you can see there are two monosaccharides, one is glucose and second one is the galactose. Glucose and galactose they condenses, they combine and form a lactose sugar. So lactose is disaccharide, maltose is disaccharide, as well as sucrose is also disaccharide. So these are the three examples of disaccharide that we have seen here. So actually monosaccharides which are formed after hydrolysis, these can be used by the cells quickly for purpose of energy production. आता तुम्हाला माहित असेल की याच्यामध्ये whenever there is need of energy, glucose molecule is taken up by the cell. But there is one thing, if there is no need of energy, then those monosaccharides are combined with each other and they form disaccharide, or ultimately by condensation one by one there may be possibility that they are converted into polysaccharides, and which are of very large size, so they are unable to escape from the plasma membrane. Because I have told earlier that glucose molecule is of very small size, it is soluble, so it can easily pass through the cell membrane. ग्लुकोज जो आहे तो छोटा मॉलिक्यूल आहे, सहजासहजी सेल मेम्ब्रेनला पार करतो आणि आतमध्ये जाऊ शकतो, आणि तो जो ग्लुकोज मॉलिक्यूल आहे तो तिथे युटिलाइज होऊ शकतो. सुक्रोज मॉलिक्यूल जो आहे किंवा माल्टोज आहे किंवा जो लॅक्टोज आहे, दिस 3 डायसॅकराइड मॉलिक्यूल्स देअर साइज इज समवॉट लार्जर and they are unable to pass through the cell membrane. ते सेल मेम्ब्रेन मधनं पास होऊ शकत नाही. बट सुक्रोज व्हेन एंटर इनटू द इंटेस्टाइन, जेव्हा सुक्रोज जेव्हा आपण खातो, कंझ्युम करतो, साखर खातो, व्हेन सुक्रोज इज कंझ्युम देन इट एंटर इनटू द इंटेस्टाइन. जेव्हा ते स्टमक मध्ये जातं, स्टमक नंतर इंटेस्टाइन मध्ये जातं, वेअर दे आर कन्वर्टेड इनटू ग्लुकोज, अँड देन दॅट ग्लुकोज इज ॲब्सॉर्ब्ड इनटू द ब्लड, and from the blood it will enter into the cell where they are hydrolyzed or broken down, and the energy which is released, that is utilized for different reactions. So this is about the disaccharide. So next we will see about the polysaccharide. Thank you.